Now we are going from the chorus into the solo, and the solo is kind of a bit of a ripper, I gotta say. It employs a lot of like blues techniques, bending, double stops, this type of thing. If you really kind of analyze Slash's playing, you see that it's like heavily rooted in that kind of like blues rock, maybe Hendrix type of, Stevie Ray Vaughan type of style, really heavy on the left hand and the bending, he always played a Les Paul and with like a real chunky fat neck, so he has this kind of thumb over the top sort of a thing. It's much less of a Randy Rhoads classical and way more of like like Jimi Hendrix style, thumb over the top kind of playing. But anyway, I will play the solo and then I'm going to break it down lick for lick so that you can get all the notes at your leisure. So here we go. This is what it sounds like. Okay, so we are going to start right at the beginning of that solo with that super bluesy kind of a lick. And what's happening, so you can kind of get an idea, we're basically going over B minor and F sharp. So 2 bars each. So what's happening, we're starting with that real kind of, it's almost like a Chuck Berry feel, and it's in the B minor pentatonic, what we're doing is we're starting on the and of 1, so it gives kind of an interesting feel, and we're starting with F sharp on the 7th fret, 2nd string. And that's the first bit. The first bar. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we're taking F sharp and then bending E up to F sharp. And then hitting a double stop on the 7th fret. And then so it's best, once again, it's best not to think too critically about, okay, he plays 9th fret double stop once and then 7th fret single note 2nd string. The best thing is to know what notes I'm using and then watch my hands and hear the music in order to figure out the actual the rhythm of it. So we're doing that beginning, like I said, and then so the next bar, we're bending once again E to F sharp and then hitting the F sharp. And then after that, we do like a double stop bend 3 times on the 9th fret, 3rd and 2nd string. And then bounce back and forth between 7th and 9th. So that's a... And that right away is followed by... Right there. And that's kind of the first two main licks that kind of comprise the solo. So the first one, like I said, was that bendy one. And then, once again, real Hendrixy slash style. Bend or vibrato with our first finger on the double stop 7th fret. And then we go to the scale down. So we're climbing down 10, 9, 7, 10, 9, 7, just in the B minor pentatonic box. And then the next bar starts with like a real quick bend, release, and then pull off. And then, so we release and pull off to 7 and then hit 7 again. And then 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9, and that's where we do the sliding thing. So from that scale down, and that's 9, 7, 5, 4, 2, open D, and then we climb up with power chords after that open D, F sharp, G, G sharp, and then open A to get into our next lick. And up to there, basically, if we were to slow it all down and play smoothly through, would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Right there. And then from there, we're going to go into the next couple of licks, which start using some really like country blues bending type things. So make sure that your bends are in tune.